Alright, I'm going to tell you guys everything you need to know about this Monday's update and the future updates coming to Deepwoken. Alright, so the main thing this update added was it being harder to escape depths. Now the depths trials can actually spawn in corrupted bone keepers. But here's the thing, you actually need to have 15 drowns. Now after you have 15 drowns, every plus 5 drowns after that, the trial will be harder, okay? Now here's the thing about this. If you have 50 drowns versus someone with 100 drowns, it's actually the same trial. It doesn't get harder. So yeah, I'm not sure if that's a bug or if they're fixing that, but yeah, someone with 50 drowns versus someone with 100 drowns right now, it's not harder. All right, so if the trials kept on getting harder and harder, what this means is that people's builds would eventually wipe. Now let's say with corrupted king thresher, the HP every 5+ drowns, the HP goes up and the damage goes up. So eventually, if you have 200 drowns, your character would wipe. Alright guys, let me know in the comments what you think about this, okay? So let's say once you actually hit something like 200 drowns, if 2 corrupted king threshers just is your depths trial. Now realistically, no one is beating that. Now should trials be that way where you eventually wipe, or should trials be it gets so hard but your skill can still get you through the trial? Now, I like the idea of your skill actually getting you through the trial, but if they do make it so it's the first one and the trials keep on getting harder, then what they need to add is a relic or something that makes it so you can actually get rid of your drowns. But yeah, that would be nice, just having something that can actually get rid of your drowns, because let's face it, people could have their build forever in Deepwoken. But now at least they would have to do something to actually keep their build. So yeah, they would have to go and get rid of those drowns if they wanted to keep their build. This update is just preparing for the big update coming in the future. They wouldn't have added this update if they weren't removing elo and ranks to chime, because right now you can just keep on doing chime. This whole depths trial thing doesn't matter because you don't get sent to the depths if you're doing chime and you just keep on using the no-go method. I did explain how you do that in my previous video. Now, the next big thing about this update was the buff to corrupted bells, bro. Let's go. I'm sorry, but so many corrupted bells were just trash. Now we're actually up right now, okay? These corrupted bells are insane, except Corrupted Reaper. Corrupted Reaper sucks. You're not getting hit by Corrupted Reaper, okay? Now, here's the thing about Corrupted Reaper. The windup is way too long. It's just way too long. The only way you're getting hit by that is if you have a reaction time worse than my grandma. Like, no one's getting hit with that. You can just log from the server. But that doesn't make it totally useless, because hey, you could make someone log from the server. So yeah, Corrupted Reaper isn't totally useless, but I feel like they should just remove the windup. Just remove the windup. It looks cool, like you're winding it up, but come on, just remove the windup. But yeah, that's a huge W to corrupted bells. Some of these corrupted bells are insane, like the shard bow one and the corrupted payback. They are just insane, okay? They also added a new echo modifier, which is actually really good, guys. It's called Vow of Thorns. What this does is speeds up your progression, and it also buffs the loot that you get from mobs. Now, those two things are huge, okay? If you guys like to get builds done fast, pair this up with Maverick and you will be speed progressing builds, okay? But there is a backside to the new echo, which is you face harder trials. But if you're a good player and if you're decent at the game, this doesn't really affect you, okay? And one last thing to the trials, they actually added a new shrine. Now this shrine, it makes your trial much harder, but if you complete it, you actually get a level up. So yeah, W updates, you guys will speed progress your builds a lot faster if you do use these two things. Now, the last big thing that they added was the Void Spire. Now, once you place this relic, it actually makes the area a void zone. So whoever dies, they get sent straight to depths. Now, all of this is just preparing for the new overworld ranks, because no one's ganking right now. Everyone's stuck in chime, but a lot of people are leaning on removing chime. But I do know that chime elo and chime ranks, that's gone, okay? Now, if chime stays in the game after that, chime will actually be like a casual place. So overworld is going to be more like risky, because dying is actually going to matter. This update made dying actually really matter now. Before, it didn't really matter if you died overworld. Once the overworld ranks do come out and they start adding the world events coming up, the game is going to be insane with these updates, okay? Deepwoken is now becoming more of a hardcore game, which was the original plan. Okay, listen, I'm sorry, but for everyone like going crazy about Agamatsu and other YouTubers wanting it to be this direction, this is what Deepwoken promised us in the Q&As. Guys, they said Deepwoken was going to be harder than Rogue, okay? So I don't know why players are like, I know you guys were like used to it being like super easy, and I don't really think the game's going to be unplayable. You guys are going to have safe servers. There's going to be a lot of stuff. If you're not good at PvP, it's not going to be the end of the world, okay? There's always going to be a guild hosting safe servers. There's going to be a guild like unnamed if you remembered them. Okay, so this isn't the end of the world. If you're not good at Deepwoken, it's not going to make you quit, okay? Everyone in Rogue was not a good player, okay? So if you're not good at the game, or if you're just a PvEer, these updates are not going to make it so the game is just super unenjoyable for you. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought about this update in the comments. I hope you all have a wonderful day. If you enjoy this type of content, like and sub, and see you guys.